So I'll go to you, Joseph, if you've got one.
Hey, Coach. Just looking at, I guess, between the first half and second half, I'm sure there's some things you want to clean up or didn't like, but is there anything specific just there that, you learned from your team when it got tight at the end there?
What's our second game? So, I don't just, it's good to get that stuff on film. Thought Boise State was really aggressive on the ball today, and I don't think we handled that real well. But where you say we don't start with the negative, and let's talk about how we played the first half.
Right.
First half, I thought Dejan Giroux's defense on the Austin kid was outstanding. I think that set the tone for us. You know what? All teams have to do. If you look around the country at all the teams that are ranked that got beat today, this early in the season, you have to learn who you are. We haven't played enough basketball to know who we are yet, and who goes where and who does what. For instance, Caleb. It was good to see him out there, but I didn't want to see him. He got 2 fouls so early in the first half. I've watched him in practice enough to know he's improved from last year. Shot selection's better. His consistency's better. I thought Bryson Gresham and Justin Gorham got us off to a great start inside. Those 2 guys are really good inside the first half. Rebounding wise, defense, everything was great. They went up 20. I can't remember. Does anybody know how much time was left? We went up 20.
What was that? What was the question, Coach?
Well, how much time was left when we got up 20? Is that our biggest lead? 20?
The biggest lead was 20, yeah, 52-32.
9 minutes to go. I think that's just an issue. I don't know what's wrong with this. It sounds more like I'm in a cave. But the second game of the year, we get up 20 against a really good team. That tells you how good we can be. And that's what we better focus on. Time to score. When to attack, when not to. You gotta look complacent. You got a lot of guys that are ball dominant. Is there something with this thing that should just get it on? Okay. Yeah, I think that worked. Quentin got going into the first half. We went to him and spaced the floor and let him go. We've got 3 or 4 guys that's capable of doing that. The 3 best are Caleb, Quentin, and Marcus. Those 3 guys. But 2 of the last 3 games that Quentin's played, he's done that. The Memphis game, second half, tonight. But the thing I keep staying on Quentin about is that the 25 points, 9-15 doesn't surprise me. He's that good. It's the 4 turnovers. He's got to eliminate that by getting off of it and not trying to make a play when his play's not there. That's his next step. Was that your first time he's signed a bubble, Q?
My second third.
Yeah, he had 7 defensive boards. He's improved in so many areas. He's a good defender. He's becoming a good rebounder. He's getting tougher. He can score. You just got to get cleaner. He's got to handle the ball better, be a better ball handler, better passer. But that's why you have coaches. My job's to push him to places that he won't push himself. That's why he came here, though, is we're going to keep challenging him. But the guy I was most impressed with the second half for us was Jalen Roberts. You're talking about a freshman that had 14 rebounds against a team that was projected to go to the NCAA tournament. A lot of people think they're supposed to win their league. This kid had 14 rebounds as a freshman. And the good thing about Jaywan, he's going to be a freshman next year. Tremont Mark had another solid game. But our older guys have got to clean it up. For 30 minutes tonight, we were really good. Last 9 minutes, for 31 minutes, for 9 minutes, we let go in a row. We'll watch film and try to clean that up. But proud of our effort, but that's a good team. That team will win 20+ games this year. They have really good players.
All right, we'll go to Chris Gardner next, please.
Coach, you took part of my, I was going to ask you about J1 Roberts, but what are your thoughts on down the stretch you have the lineup with J1, Quentin, Caleb, Marcus, and Tremont? Those five to finish the game.
Yeah. What's the question?
What were your thoughts on how they did down the stretch? Close it out.
Okay. I went the last 9 minutes. I didn't think anything was real good. But I'm sure when I go back and watch the tape, you choose to focus on what you want to focus on. I'm a coach. I'm not. We have a good team, and I want us to get where we can play 40 minutes. We're obviously we're not ready to do that yet, but Boise State's a good team. The job Dejan did on Austin was admirable. I mean, really good, and that set the tone for us. And then once Quentin got going, you can see the joy. I love it when he plays with joy. When he gets going, he's fun to watch. Our team has a long way to go. Whatever we're not good at right now, it's okay. It's November the 27th. I think we're going to get better as we go. But we got a lot of combinations, a lot of versatility that we can do. We're not perfect. If we had Larry Bird and Oscar Robertson and Kareem and Magic and Michael, we probably wouldn't lose a game. But we have Bryson and Justin. So we have some areas we need to improve on, believe it or not. And things that we're not as good at as we are others, believe it or not. But San Francisco lost to UMass Lowell the other night. UMass Lowell. And then to San Francisco turn around and beat Virginia today. Nobody's perfect. I would recommend to people to appreciate our kids' effort and quit worrying about what they can and can't do. We all have something we can and can't do. We're not perfect, but we got great kids. I love this team. We're gonna keep working at it to get better, but need to get cleaner. Unnecessary turnovers tonight, just unnecessary. But those are all things that can be cleaned up. We'll watch the film and get ready to play a really, really good team on Sunday.
We'll go to Andy Yanez with the Cougar, please.
Coach, you just talked about it with Dejan Jerome, his defense on Austin. Can you talk about how he's embraced that leadership role this season and how he's grown from when he first got to the university to now?
Yeah, that's a good question. His maturity. He wanted that assignment. We challenged him when we got together and went through our scout report. We just played, what was today, Friday? We just played Wednesday. So, we came in early yesterday morning and watched a ton of film, watched a ton of edits. Then we broke for Thanksgiving. Then we come back last night about 7 and watched a bunch more film. And Dejan's a film watcher. He knew right away that we were going to put him on Austin, and he embraced that. He embraced that challenge. He wanted it, and you could tell he was ready to go. But Dejan's a competitor. He's a tough kid, and he's improved in almost every area since he's been here. There's some things he struggles with, but again. I've never had anybody that was perfect.
All right, we got the last question here for Coach Sampson. We'll go to James Mueller with the Cougar, please. James, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, so I know you said Caleb could have played in the opener against Lamar, but today I know you played him a lot down the stretch. Was he on any sort of minutes limit when you came into the game, or was it just sort of feel?
I don't have minutes limits.
Okay, so did you just feel like the way, or what did you see from him today in his first game back playing?
Well, I thought he got 2 fouls and sat on the bench the first half. That was my first half observation. In the Second half, I thought he played better because he wasn't in foul trouble and he got to play. So he'll be better next game. If we're lucky enough to play all our games, we're going to play 27. We play 2, so he'll get better as he goes.
Coach, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.